Hello, this is Elijah Peters. This is week 4 of data structures and algorithms. This week we have created a Euclid's algorithm with a linked list, and let's get into it. So first, I'll start with the actual linked list class. For this class, we make a private class node, which is kind of the building block of the list, and each node holds the data and a pointer to the next item. And then we define the variables of the head, tail, and the size, which is the items of the linked list. Then we have an offer operation that adds nodes to the end of the list by updating old tails pointers, then moving the tails pointers to the new node. Then if we get to the if statement, we have the pull operation that removes and returns data from the head of the list by moving the head pointer to the next node, and it increases by 1 each one. And then we have the if empty, and we see if it's empty, and we get the new size of the node, or we get the new size. So utility methods to check if the list is empty and return the current number of elements to keep refreshing the list. And that is the linked list. Then we go to the report class, and this is where we just create the linked list to record the steps, and then we initialize the swap of n and m and record the swaps. And this is where the core algorithm, where it says while m, this is where it records everything. Then if we get to the Euclid's lab, we can see that it creates the second linked list, and it creates for 100 the 100 report, or the 100 report file objects in FIFO order, so first in, first out, for reporting everything. And we have a for loop that has a for loop for the 100 tests that stores and returns the report. And then we eventually print the total execution time and the confirmation of the report being saved. And then if we get to the Euclid's algorithm, we see that this holds the while statement, and it has all the records of the trace list. So it has the algorithm for the in-loop swaps, and you can see the while loop, or the if loop too, and it says basically the algorithm for the Euclid subtraction. So it'll do if m is less than n, then swap and increase the count, and still increasing until they're equal. And if we run that, we'll see that it reports 100 files, and this time with the linked list, it gives a more organized fashion. And that is week 4.